of class 10. So after completing the first text, now we will discuss the poem Dust of Snow written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet, and in his writings he tried to glorify nature, the different aspects of nature. He represented nature in a positive way, okay, and he tried to challenge the predominant ideas of his society, okay. Here this particular poem is very short but very much meaningful, right? So before reading this poem, we will read thinking about the poem. So the poem presents a moment that seems simple but has a larger significance, right? So from a very simple idea to a very complex idea, simple idea leads to larger idea, right? Compare this other quotation from Robert Frost: always, always a larger significance. Dot dot dot. A little thing touches a larger thing. So from a little thing to a very large thing. As Frost himself also wrote, it is what is beyond that makes poetry. What is unsaid is any work of art. Its unsaid part is its best part. So, though the poem is very much short in size, but you have to understand the meanings, okay. Before starting this poem, I will tell you something, that suppose you are going somewhere by any car or any kind of vehicles, right? Suddenly one black cat or cat crosses your road, then what will the driver do? Do you know? Means if a cat crosses our road, then the drivers generally they will stop his or her vehicle and then again go, right? So why this? The kind of superstition, right? Because we assume that this will bring ill luck, bad luck, so let's stop. But there is no point in stopping, because a cat is crossing the road and the cat doesn't know, means you will come or someone will come, so normal movement. Still kind of prevalent, this idea is prevalent in our society, okay. And Robert Frost is challenging kind of idea here in this poem also. We assume or think crow, a bird, is associated with negativity, negative aspects. Means if a crow cries, it will bring ill luck, bad luck, right? And also hemlock tree is a kind of poisonous plant with small white flowers, and this is also linked with negativity because it is a poisonous plant. And here the poet is challenging these ideas, right? You might find the reference of birds like nightingale, skylark in the poems of other poets in the writings of other writers also, but you probably couldn't get the reference of crow, hemlock tree in the writings of poets or writers, because these are associated with negativity. And here Robert Frost is representing these negative aspects in a positive way. And how will he present that? We will discuss. Right? That is our main point. Okay? So, the poem is basically about the communication between nature and human beings. Right? And now we will discuss the poem, then we will discuss the themes and the points. So, dust of snow. Dust means dirt or powder or small particles, and snow means frost, right? So, dust of snow, small particles of snow. So, from the word snow, you can understand the setting is actually winter, means you will find snow in winter season only. If you go to the northeast or here in Odisha also, you know very well that Daringbari, that is the Kashmir of Odisha, you can find or you can see snowfall or the snow formation, right? So from the snow we can understand that the poem is basically talking about winter season. So, and what is the setting? A man or the speaker, whether the poet, was standing beneath a hemlock tree or was passing by the side of the hemlock tree. And what happened? And there was a crow on the tree, right? And the tree was covered with snow. What happened? The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So probably the poet was standing or passing by the side of a hemlock tree, and suddenly a crow shook from shake to shook. Shook, trembled, okay, or moved, and that movement means what happened? For that movement, some snowflakes, some snow fell down on the speaker. Okay. So the crow was sitting on the branches of the hemlock tree, and the tree was covered with snow, right? And the poet was most probably standing or passing by the side of the hemlock tree, and some snow fell down on the poet. Then what happened? And that has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. And as the snow fell down on the poet, that has given the poet's heart a change of mood. Means the mood changed, a transition, right? So the mood changed. So basically the poet was unhappy, sad, and now after that experience, after that snow fall, means the snow fell down on that speaker for the movement of the crow, he became happy, right? And that saved some part of a day I had rued. That's why the poet is saying that saved, that activity of that crow saved some part of the day that I had rued. I had rued means what? Held in regret. Means that he had wasted some part, he regretted. Okay? Means that you can also connect. Suppose one day you are trying to do something and you can't complete any work properly, then you can feel that, oh, this is not my day, this is a complete waste. That kind of thinking process was there in the mind of the poet. He was thinking that that day was complete waste, but that activity of the crow gave some experience to the speaker, to the poet, and that saved some part of the day that he had already wasted. Means he got kind of new idea. Here he is challenging the idea that a crow is here, that is traditionally given a bad name, right? But here it is a catalyst for positive change. It is bringing a positive change in the mind of the poet, mind of the speaker, right? So, and that snow is also falling down from the hemlock tree. It is also negative, means linked with negative aspects, negativity. Still, these are the bringing some positive change in the mind of the poet. Here is first challenging the idea. Okay, so from this particular poem, we can move on to the larger idea, that is the nature is healing or helping with negative human emotions, helping the human beings. Nature is helping the human beings to bring the positive change. And the significance of small natural event. Significance of small natural event. Of the movement of the crow, that snow fell down on the poet, and for that the poet's mood changed. Small, a trivial event, right? The significance of small natural event. It has a kind of a larger significance, right? This is the poem is all about. The movement of the crow is rather changing the mood of the poet, and the message is clear enough. Sometimes seemingly insignificant natural events do bring about change. Okay, and being outdoor in nature with all its unpredictability, its unpredictable things, can benefit anyone, anywhere, at any time. That you can't predict, you can't guess. Right? Now we will discuss about the rhyming scheme and the figure of speech or literary devices. So rhyming scheme, if you see the first line of the poem, then if we mark A, and the next line is B, then again third line we can link with the first line, so again A, then the fourth line with the second line, so B, so A B A B. Then fifth line, if I mark C, and the sixth line D, then again seventh line C and D, so A B C D C D. So rhyming scheme is A B C D C D. Now the figure of speech or literary devices. The first figure of speech is enjambment, ENJAMBMENT. What is that? The continuation of sentence beyond the end of a line, couplet or stanza without any pause. So here you can see the first line is continued till the last line without any pause. So the first figure of speech is enjambment. Okay. Next is alliteration. 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 It is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. Here in this poem, if you look at the seventh line, saved some, here the letters S is repeated with the adjacent words saved and some. So alliteration figure of speech. And another, the first line of the second stanza, has given my heart. So H has and heart closely connected. So alliteration. Now the consonants. Okay. Means if you get the similar sounding consonants in close proximity, right? That is consonants. So if you look at the line, day I had reviewed. So D sound is prominent. Day had reviewed. D sound is prominent. So consonants, from consonants, consonants. Okay. CONSONANCE. These are the figure of speech. Okay. Or rhetorics here in this poem. So I think it's clear now. Thank you.